Hello, welcome and blessings to everyone. Welcome to Enchanted Evening, or I should say Inner Landscapes and Enchanted Evening. Welcome to my Leo friends. This reading is for the month of July for you all. And I actually had already recorded and finished this reading, and YouTube crashed. I don't know. This also happened when I was trying to send out Cancer's yesterday. Cancer's monthly reading. So something interesting is going on. And I'm wondering why something is interfering with these energies. But I will kind of just do another overview of your reading since the card, I was literally just wrapping up your last card when it crashed. So let me just rather swiftly go through your reading again. But before I do that, there was a message that came through. And, oops, sorry about that. There was an initial message that came through from the Divine for you for this month, and that was, and I'm giving it to you verbatim as it was given to me because it was very clear, and that was wait. So, oh man, there were so many beautiful synchronicities in the previously recorded reading that just completely crashed because, and I'll tell you them as I get to them in the cards, what they were, the synchronicities. But anyway, so with the message of wait, what I was given for you was not to move forward into action right now, that this is your time to hold back, wait, and re-observe, re-evaluate, and just do more surveillance for now. And they show this to me kind of in the metaphor of a lion that was about to pounce, but instead decides to kind of walk back and forth with keeping his eye on the target. But so that's the way they kind of wrap that up for me. But they also are mentioning that for some of you, maybe all of you actually, you want to move ahead because there's some part of you that feels that inaction, not going for what you want, not charging after what you want, is somehow cowardly. And they're saying that that is not true. It's very far from the case, especially in this particular month, this case, that in waiting, you are putting on your crown of wisdom, because you're going to get a different perspective, a different way to go than what you originally were going to go forward with or charge into. And yeah, it's not at all cowardly. It's in fact the wisest thing that you can do. It's almost like gathering your strength while you're waiting, but also looking for other ways to go about it, looking for other avenues to take, because they're saying there is a better one than the one you were going down. Okay, so that's excuse me, that's the energy for that. And your first card is Seraphina. Beautiful energies with this card, really high vibrating energies. And this they are relating this card, and the crown that I just mentioned of wisdom is showing up in this card again. And they're saying that, excuse me, that this crown of wisdom, and by the way, this card is the overall theme for this month in this message. They're saying that this crown of wisdom is one of wisdom because of the fact that you're going to be shown, like I mentioned before, a better, more profitable, more valuable and beneficial to you way of protecting your investment so that it's returned to you out here sevenfold, threefold, and then sevenfold in ways you're not even aware of yet. So that's why you're being asked to wait and to put on this crown, to use your wisdom, to collect information while you're waiting and observing and watching and for seeing different ways in towards your target. Okay. Next card is, it shows the root of the energies for this month, the overall theme for this month, the foundation, the reason why. So this is Merlina, and this tells me that not necessarily now, it may actually relate to now, but this goes back a bit further, that you actually, as you can see in this card, for one thing, there's just a lot going on. But what they're giving me with this card for you is that there have been, some of you, yes, may have been confused about which way to go in regards to this project or whatever it is that you want to go after. May have been confused. For others, there are just almost too many options. And then for the rest, they're just kind of they made their choice with all of these options, but it's not the right choice. So they're saying, in your waiting and observing and holding back for now, these confusions, all these different options are going to be cleared up in their true form, and what they'll really yield to you. Each of them will be shown to you, and you'll see out of one of them the path or the option that will lead you to the greatest reward, the greatest benefit, your greatest investment. So a lot's going to be cleared up for you, but it's not there yet. It's not here for you just yet. That's why you're being asked to wait, because you're not seeing everything. You're not seeing exactly what you need to see. Let's put it that way about this situation. So next, this card is in the position of what you really desire in regards to this situation this month. And this is fertility and Pan. And with this, they're telling me that all you really want at your core is to dance to the right tune. So in your heart, hearing this message, you know it's really best for you to wait, even though you may have previously made up your mind and have been ready to charge in. Upon hearing this, you know something within you rings true, that you need to wait until the music is right. The music is lined up for you to dance. You want to dance to the right music, the right tune. And you have yet to hear that tune. Okay, next card shows, this is what I call the luck card, and it shows the energies that you already have working for you in your favor that you don't have to worry about. It's already working for you. It's already going for you. And this is Follow Your Heart, St. Francis of Assisi. And with this, they are showing me that this whole reading and the messages prior are your luck, are your providence. This whole reading is what you have going for you, because this reading and these messages from God and your team are like a little birdie, a little divine birdie sitting on your shoulder, guiding you, letting you know, tweeting in your ear when to go forward, when to hold back, which path to take, when the music. This card is showing you, telling you that you will hear the right tune. And it'll be this little birdie, this reading, tweeting it in your ear, and you'll know, not from your own knowing, but from the divine song that you hear, that you haven't heard yet, but you will. That's what you got going for you. That's good. And this is the position that shows me what your challenges are, or what you have to work on for this month that's not so easy for you, that you don't already have under your belt. And this is really telling me, this is focus upon your strengths, Apollo. This is really telling me and hitting me strongly that your biggest challenge is going to be pulling back those reins this month. That's not your normal MO. Just sitting and waiting is not easy for you, but it's something that they'd like you to master this month and make a part of you, part of your little toolkit, your spiritual toolkit, if you will. Hold back those energies, rein them in for now. And then next is actually your the position that shows me the outside influences affecting this situation for you this month. Other influences that you don't necessarily have much control over, that are just happening regardless, for better or for worse. And this is Xana. And what this is telling me, it's a double-layered thing that it's telling me. It tells me that you are protected because you're holding back. For one, because you're going to wait. That is a form of protection for you. You are being protected in that. This is how God is protecting you in this venture. It may be some kind of deal or contract you want to sign. I honestly don't know. And I don't know that will come out in this reading. I would have to do a separate reading or a private reading for you. Information is in the drop down below if you would like a private reading. But for this reading, it's just some type of situation that you want to charge after, to go for. And like I said, that could be something like signing contracts. But again, they're protecting you by saying not now, hold back, further observe, survey. So that's one part of this. The other part is they're showing me that in waiting, your energies and the energies, more importantly, of this project, whatever it is, of this situation, your situation this month, is being divinely elevated, purified. The energies are so pure here. And stepped up, step by step, you're being led and guided to the best possible outcome and reward for you in this situation. But that's only because you're holding back for now, that you're waiting and letting things be revealed to you. Because they're also showing me that if you go forward now into action, sign that document, whatever, purchase that, whatever, that you may have some benefit out of it, but the pitfalls will far outweigh any benefit that you do get from it. It'll be spotty, beneficial wise, if anything. You may get something out of it, but you'll see the other shoe drop. With holding back, with the guidance that they're asking you to take heed of for this month, and holding back, you won't have any of that messiness. You'll have everything you want and more. So that's that one. Now this next card indicates what God's guidance and your team's guidance is for you for this month. And this is joy. The advice and guidance for this month. And they're asking you just to ride this wave of joy and knowing and sit in an energy of joy and knowing that you're being divinely led and guided and divinely held back. And in doing so, you can almost sit pretty with a smile on your face, because you know that there is so much more that this situation has to offer you that's not quite there yet. You know that you are going to be shown the way to your highest goal, the path to your highest benefit from this whole situation. Whereas others, they're saying, don't worry. If others may be saying, go for it now, this is the best deal, it's only a limited offer, whatever it is, or they're just saying, it's the wisest thing to move. Let them say what they need to say and have that smile and that joy within you, because you know better. Also, this is saying that even though it's not your easiest task to sit back and wait instead of going forward and taking action, and that may feel somewhat off to you, they're saying even count that uncomfortableness as joy. Still sit in the energy of joy even when you're going through that. Like my new favorite biblical saying is, count it all joy. Count those uncomfortable times, those down times, the good times, count them all as joy, because they really are, because you are really divinely being led no matter what. And for those times when the situations might not feel good that you're in, you're being divinely led through those if you allow it. Not for you to sit and wallow in those lower energies or unwanted energies, but to pass right through them. You may experience some of them, but count it still as joy, because it's getting you, it's necessary part of your journey to get you to where you want to be, to pick up the nuggets that you need to get to where you want to be. So count it all joy. That's your guidance and advice from on high. Next card is your strength, what you already have inside of you, that you can count and pull out as your strength to help you for this month. And it's actually, let's see, the title is Find the Blessing in Your Current Situation, Krishna. And it's exactly what I was just saying to you as far as your guidance and advice from the divine this month. Joy. Count it all joy. That is your strength that you already have within you and can use anytime you need. Find the blessing in your current situation. Count it all joy. Same thing. That is your strong suit. That's a good tool for you to whip out this month when necessary. Okay. Now, your final card, your outcome card, shows the direction that you are heading in, the flow that the energies of this reading is leading you to. And this is the Cupid card. And this is telling me that even though you don't quite see it yet, these energies are not visible, or I'm sorry, the right path is not yet visible to you. They're sort of transparent. You don't really know which way to go. That's okay, because they're not visible yet. They're not there yet. That's why they aren't visible. The energies are there, but they're only energies at this point. They're not grounded yet in foundation, in manifestation in this real world for you to experience yet and to see, aha, that's where I need to head. Now the energies are working together and working on merging with each other to become more dense so that they can appear and show up for you in this existence. They are there. They're working on solidifying for you. So you, of course, now you are not going to be able to visually see them. You may sense them, but still hold back until you are shown. That's what they would like you to do. And the energies of this card are so amazingly, soft is the first thing, but the biggest energy from this card is easy. This really is an easy month for you, Leos. Even though this might be your challenge and it might not feel the most natural to you, it really is easy what you need to do for this month. It's a beautiful reading, a beautiful month for you. You have 2 things to do. That's it. 1 is to hold back. Wear your crown of wisdom. Protect your investment by holding back. And 2 is to stay in that energy. Sit in while you're holding back and waiting and observing. Sit in that energy of joy. Soak it up. Count it all joy. Those are pretty easy. They really are. You don't have to do much. You have to wait, chill out, wait, lay back, watch things, watch people, watch situations. Throw some popcorn in your mouth while you're doing it. Kick back, wait, observe, and then stay in that energy of joy while you're doing it. And here's why you stay in the energy of joy while you're doing it. Because again, you know what they don't know. That what others around you that are trying to tell you to go now, steering you in a different way. You can sit back and smile and be in joy and peace because you know something better is coming. You know something they don't. That's why you can stay in joy and hold on to your joy. Okay, that is your July reading, my dear Leos. And I'm so happy for you. You really have an easy, beautiful month ahead of you. All right, talk to you soon. Have a blessed July.